Hi everybody, it's Marcie, and today, oh perfect, thank you. Today is Tuesday, and you know what Tuesday is? We're going to be traveling around the world. So today, Misty King with Go Travel Getaway went to, this week she went to Germany. Joy went to Germany, not Misty. And so I was looking through all these German things. And I gotta tell you, there's a lot of things that would be great with our products. The German pretzels with our white chocolate honey mustard, fabulous. Brats and things, we've got 4 different barbecue sauces, usually. And we've got, I mean, so many things. I was going through and saying, oh, this would be great. But then I ended up on, let's see if that's Misty joining me, I hope. Okay, we'll move that. So then I ended up into desserts because you guys always watch more when there's desserts. So I've done a little prep for this because honestly, this might be one of the hardest things, and it's not hard, but one of the harder things I make because there's a lot of steps. So I've made cake with our chocolate baking mix, which I always forget to tell people. Whenever you buy our chocolate baking mix right now, a portion of your sale automatically goes to our care organization, which helps women in the Ivory Coast, women and families, I should say. Okay, so I use that. I've made a couple cakes. Okay, you know I always admit my mistakes when I make them, so here's my mistake on this one. I was supposed to make it in 3 pans. I made it in 2 and they got really tall. So this should be 3 layers, but it's gonna be 2 because I've got the tops that I cut off to make them a little more flat, and I actually thought about making that another layer, but it's okay. We're just gonna do a 2-layer instead. So I'm gonna cut back a little on what I do. Misty, I think, posted the recipe on her page, so if you want it, by all means, go there and look it up. And let's go ahead and get started. I don't know, I don't think Misty's gonna be able to join us today. Not positive. So I'm gonna turn you down and show you all. Oh, and I also am, of course, going to put in something a little bit extra. Because our cherry habanero sauce just seemed like it needed to be added to this. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on here at once. First are the cakes that I've made the cakes, okay, and they are ready to start layering. So we're gonna move those aside for now. Then there's a sauce we're gonna make that has cherries, and you know, I'm not really sure. You can use sweet cherries, you can use the sour cherries. I've seen recipes for both. So in my recipe, I just put cherries. I think I actually got sour cherries. And I am going to just put this the whole can and the juice into a pot. Okay, that's done. Then I'm going to add some of our cherry habanero sauce. I think we're gonna do, what did I say in this? Oh, can you see the stove too? There you go. We're gonna add about 1/4 cup. And I like ours because it has real cherries in there too, you can see. And then what else am I gonna do in the sauce? Okay, so put the cherries in there, the cherries. Oh, if you want, I think it's Kirsch. It's like the cherry liqueur. If you want to add that, you are more than welcome to. Knock yourself out with that. I'm not going to add it, mostly because I don't have it right now. So, but I think it would be good in there. Okay, so we're going to cook this. We're gonna cook this until it thickens up, until it gets reduced a little. So I'm gonna let that go. We've got the cakes. Next is going to be some heavy whipping cream. Oh, let's see, Misty, if I can bring you on. Okay, sorry, just got notice that Misty is here. Approve. Of course I approve. Waiting to add her. So while we're adding, there she is. Hi.
One of these days we're going to get it figured out a little bit better, but yeah, I was
Right.
watching you from the beginning, but it wouldn't let me do anything. I
I
don't
know
love
I
Facebook.
probably go live today too. Okay, so you know what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit more. I've got the cake done, the sauce going. The other thing I've done, I made ganache like twice last week, and so I just saved some of it for this because we're going to need that on top. And the other thing, the last thing I need is like whipped cream. I have like no more space here. So I'm going to make some whipped cream with our frosting mix and a little bit of vanilla. And I am going to start that. I wonder if it's possible to mute me and you can tell them a little bit about what Joy's been doing in Germany. Is it possible to mute me?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We can
Tell
wait
me,
till
is this
the
too
end.
loud? Is this too loud?
It's no, it's cool. We'll wait till the end. It's all good.
Okay. So I'm going to make, and I love making whipped cream with my stand mixer because I don't have to do anything. And add a little bit of vanilla in there. Actually, I think I might have just made a big mistake, but we'll see in a second. I think I should have been whipping it first. It's spraying everywhere. Oh no, this is going to be great. So I didn't want to make you guys watch all four of these parts. This has to be done. This will be great. Oh wait, they're looking at me again. Hey, Bess. Okay. So here, we got this going like crazy. Not helping. Okay. Okay, so this is just the soft peak. So look, this is perfect. This is ready. Um, I might turn it. No, that's pretty good. That was good. Okay, so this is ready. The ganache is ready. The cake is ready. The only thing I have to wait on is boiling this down a little bit. So while that's going, Misty, do you want to talk about Germany? And then
Sure.
I'll put it together when you're done.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm Misty King with Go Travel Getaways, based out of Arnold, full service travel agency. And my little buddy Joy has been traveling all over the world, and this week she is in Germany. Joy actually is doing a river cruise. There's so many options, and the great thing about the river cruising in Europe, the you can start in one country and end up seeing four different countries in less than 10 days, right? So, and it's all inclusive. So, your excursions, depending on the cruise line, your excursions are all included. So, if you want to get out and cook a Black Forest cake in Germany, you can do that. It's so awesome. But yeah, lots of river cruising, lots of castles to see. There's just a lot of fun stuff to do in Germany. Of course, beer and brats, Oktoberfest is huge. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the short story of what there is to do in Germany and what Joy's been doing.
See now, a river cruise. I never would have thought of doing a river cruise in Germany.
Yeah, the Elbe. There's actually several. You can take the Danube. There's all kinds.
Uh huh. Wow. Okay. Well, I think we are ready to go here. And what I'm going to do now, things don't always come out perfectly when I'm doing them live, just because, like, I would normally let these cherries cool down, but I wanted you guys to, like, see how to do it, which was very easy, dumping it in. And so what I would normally do right now is put on a layer of the whipped cream on the cake. Whoops, you're not seeing the one that I'm working on. Put a layer of whipped cream and then the cherries and then the cake and then whipped cream and then cherries and another, 3 layers. But you heard I already messed that up. So, and if I pour this really hot stuff, on the whipped cream, it is going to destroy the whipped cream. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put the cherries right onto the cake, and it'll soak in really nicely. And then I should be able to put the whipped cream on top of that.
Love the
Uh,
cherries and chocolate.
yeah, it's the cherries, and I put the cherry habanero. It's going to give it. There's not enough to like make it like painfully spicy or anything. It's just enough to give it a little bit of zip. And this, I will tell you, is like one of my husband's favorite cakes. I've never actually made this before, but ooh, hang in there. Okay, a little nervous putting the whipped cream right on top,
So
but
it's
I'm going to
funny
cover it
because
up.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
No, go ahead.
I like a Black Forest cake, but not with cherries. So I don't.
Strawberries.
Yes,
Me
that is the
too.
only way, and so I don't think it's actually Black Forest cake. Um, but there is
Right.
one with cherries that's exact same recipe, only with strawberries, and it's amazing.
Yeah, that's me too. I do not like the cherries nearly as much. And I'm going to just do this quickly because I'm afraid that whipped cream is going to melt. And at least if I do it like that, you'll see it while it's still on there. Okay, now, yeah, so where's
Now
your
I really
favorite one
wish we were in person.
from? Where's your favorite? Who makes your favorite Black Forest with strawberries cake in St. Louis?
Fetterhoffers.
Really, I've never had theirs.
Yeah, and it's actually the only one I've ever had like that because I typically don't like Black Forest cake. I didn't even know when I ate it that it was Black Forest cake, but I loved it. And then I was like, "Ooh, what's that?" And sure enough, it was Black Forest cake, but with strawberries.
Oh my gosh. Well, we used to have a place out by me called Party Pastries. Oh my gosh, they had the best Black Forest strawberry cake ever. And
Mm,
we loved it. We got it all the time. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to put this on. And then I would put another layer on, but I messed that up. So I would put this on, and then I would probably put a couple of cherries on the top to make it look good and some chocolate shavings. But oh no, the ganache. Yeah, I'll just give you an idea what the ganache is going to look like. And
ooh,
it'll come down the sides. But I'm going to let this cool off a little bit, and then I'll post a picture of it when it's done.
that sounds
So,
amazing. You know what's funny is I don't ever think I didn't know that Black Forest cake was from Germany. I only ever think of German chocolate cake, which is my second favorite cake.
and it's not from Germany. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
German chocolate cake got the name from the chocolate company that was German chocolate.
Oh,
It's one of my trivia things. Which
but
cake is from Germany? German chocolate or Black Forest? And everyone always, they actually always guess Black Forest because it's too obvious, so they figure there's a trick. And there
right,
is.
right. You need to have
Yeah.
two more options in there.
Right, right. So,
But
okay, well, thank you guys so much for signing on today. And Misty, it was great seeing you again. I'm glad
me
you're
too.
back.
Yeah, me
I bet
too.
you're not.
Thanks.
Okay.
Take care.
Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you later. Bye.